we've got all our stuff together. This is all of our things. Got our head gasket over there. Some rod bearings and a bunch of tools. And we got way too much oil. That was very expensive. I don't know why I got really expensive oil, but I did. And then we got some of this, which we're hopefully going to go through most of, just because, you know, clean engine is a good engine. So we're going to start by just jacking up the car on all four corners, just to get a good 8 inches off the ground so we can get to it, and then we'll go from there. So far, we got the valve cover off. We're working on taking off the manifolds. And then we're going to start getting to our head bolts. And we're going to take off the top part of the motor.
Cylinder block.
Cylinder block. Yee. This is where we ended up yesterday, and today we're going to try to get this off of the camshaft here, and then we're going to try to get the top end out. Alright, so since the batteries died, we've gotten all of the cam gears out, and we've gotten all the chains loose. And we're going to start cracking head bolts off. And then we're going to remove the cylinder head. So, here we go. Okay, we're back. It's been a while. And yeah, here we are. Here's my engine block. Here's my cylinder head. And we got them apart. There was this here. This is what took us so long. It goes in this part of the cylinder head right here, and actually holds this. This is part of the. Does that go in there? Upside down. Yeah. So this is like the guide for the actual. The guide for the timing chain, the upper timing chain. So it had a little E8 bolt there that went straight through the cylinder head into the block, and we just for some reason didn't see it. So now my goal today is to see if I can get the oil pan off. So this is where we've been for like 3 days now, 4 days now. Long time.
Dude, is that your camshaft?
This is my camshaft right here, man. So we can't actually get the car out. I could show you, but I'm lazy. Basically, this motor mount here is attached to the actual subframe down here, which is underneath the drain pan. I don't know why I call it the drain pan. It's an oil pan. And we had to remove this subframe to get the oil pan out. We have to do that to be able to get the pistons out, to actually do the piston rings and the bearings. So we're gonna end up with an engine hoist at some point in the future, and so we're gonna use that to just hold this up, and then we're gonna drop all the supports from underneath and then just do it down there. But for today, we're gonna do some valve seals. So we're gonna take this over there, and then we're gonna take it apart. Any last words?
I like this shirt.
It's a good shirt.
It is a good shirt.
Jason, what'd you do?
I sent a picture to Mikey.
No, but what's this?
It's a rack and pinion. Your hydraulic rack and pinion. With your outer tie rods on either end, and the inner tie rod, your boots, pressure line, and
This is gross. Did you make it that gross?
yeah, just by touching it, I made it that gross.
We also finally got a valve out. So there's our valve spring
We made YouTube videos.
and our intake valve.
I don't know if he told you that.
This is Alejandro. He's our native Hispanic. So we're gonna take out the rest of the valves and gonna finally lower the subframe and maybe get some pistons out today too. So here we go. It be a dark and dreary night.
And thus, guys, this concludes how to take the oil pan off your car without lifting it with a 1/16 Allen wrench.
Let's make a list of all
eating.
all the stupid stuff we had to remove to get to the motor.
I think it's a 13. Okay, well, let's see the subframe,
Well, yeah, but you know,
the rack and pinion.
exhaust manifold, the intake manifold, wheel hubs. This
tightening it.
this little sway bar thing. We had to remove at least 90% of our dignity from this too. All right, we said just one more bolt for about 10 years, so
But here it comes,
maybe
boy.
just one more bolt till the oil pan's out.
Don't let it fall on me. You ready?
I'm ready. Oh my gosh! Oh, just put that oil anywhere, dude. No worries. All right, what are we looking at here, Pop? If you say not connecting rods, I'm gonna cry. I tried so hard,
Ain't got so far.
but in the end, I still don't see connecting rods. What we've learned from this is just pull your damn engine. Yeah, it's not worth it. I'm going back to valve springs. It's your boy, the Scottish lad. And he's got his guest star, the crankshaft. So we got the pistons out.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
Yeah? All right, I might have to have one. Are they only good because your hands are coated in motor oil?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, just making sure. So this is piston number 1, piston number 2, piston number 3, piston number 4, piston number 5, piston number 6. So we got all the new piston rings put in the pistons and we cleaned up the heads. So we're gonna put them back in the motor and then go from there. So we got the top end of the motor put back together mostly. We got like the valve cover put on it and a bunch of other stuff. The internals are all in it, but we don't have the downpipe on it for the exhaust at all, and we don't have the cooling system hooked up at all, but we're just gonna try to crank it over and see what happens.
No, I just love the sound of an engine with no exhaust on it.
Here we go. See you later.
Red fluid! Hey, there's something wrong with your ride. You left a huge oil slick at the start line.
Hello again. We got the motor put back together. It's all in one piece. Runs fine. Had some brake problems. I'll talk about those. But I put this front pad on, flipped the wrong way around, and so it just grooved really badly right here. But it'll be okay. It'll wear down. This is where we ended up. We're done. It's been done. It's been sitting on the ground for a couple weeks now. It runs great. The motor works perfectly fine. We replaced an O2 sensor and a mass airflow sensor, and so she idles well, she runs well. The only problem we're having right now is a cooling problem. She's running great. The next couple things we want to do are get the AC working. It's currently not blowing air at all, the blower motor or the resistor or the actuator or something's messed up in there. So that's a pretty easy fix. Thanks for watching. Drop a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more stuff. Follow me on Instagram or Twitter. If you guys want to get updated to stuff that's happening before the video actually comes out, then follow me there and I'll post more updates and stuff. So, thanks for watching. See you guys later.